Hey, what's up, everyone? You are listening or watching my comic book journey podcast. I'm your host, Kennedy, and we shall go back to the year 1985, July 1985 to be exact, for Iron Man, issue 196, written by Denny O'Neil, the legendary Denny O'Neil. Penciler was Rich Buckler, inker Ian Akin, Brian Garvey, colorist was Bob Sharen, letterer was Rick Parker, and editor was Mark Grunwald and Howard Mackey. Okay, this one was an interesting story. Um, so James Rhodes abandoned the Iron Man suit of armor in a dimension. Uh, so I guess in the last issue, he James Rhodes met with Shaman of Alpha Flight, and he wanted to confront his own demons. So he went to a some alternate dimension and decided to abandon the suit of Iron Man, the armor. That's the original yellow and red one. So he did just that, and then all of a sudden, he felt that he had his regrets of leaving that armor there, and he wants to go back to get it. But Shaman tells him that re-entering the dimension will be impossible for years, and now Rhodes is kind of feeling the guilt of losing that because he knows uh, how it was important for Tony Stark at the time when he was Iron Man. Uh, Tony, during this moment in time, he's not an alcoholic. He's now just trying to be a company man and move past Iron Man. And Rhodey just pretty much wonders if he'll ever get back into the suit of armor. Meanwhile, we see a mystery being uh, getting that armor that Rhodey left behind in the alternate dimension and putting it together to become Iron Man, and then going, I guess you could say, crossing dimensions to go to the present time of where everyone is. And then, meanwhile, we have another person, Dr. Demonicus, who is, uh, searching at the bottom of the ocean. And sure enough, he finds the suit of armor of Iron Man that Tony abandoned when he lost power while he was carrying a monster into the ocean. The monster was Godzilla, by the way. And with Doctor Demonicus having control of that, he just wants to learn the secrets of the armor so he can get revenge on Iron Man. And sure enough, he starts utilizing that armor. And suffice to say, uh, when both armors end up showing up, this surprises Rhodey and Tony Stark. And Tony Stark automatically, he has some technology. He's not wearing any Iron Man outfit or anything, but he just needs to go up there to see what the heck is going on. And these two Iron Men are fighting. You see Doctor Demonicus in the original, well, not the original, but in the gray armor, thinking that Tony Stark is in the yellow and red armor, and they start attacking it. But he doesn't. Doctor Demonicus doesn't know that this mysterious being known as what was it again? The Omnos or something? Not the Omnos. It was some unusual unusual alien being that took over. But anyway, he took over the Iron Man outfit, and both beings, or Doctor Demonicus and this alien being, are fighting it out with their own Iron Man armor. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting issue. I don't want to spoil it too much. You see this battle between the two, and you also get to see some cameos from or appearances from Hawkeye and others as well. So yes, Godzilla. So yeah, this was a very interesting issue. to see someone not Tony Stark or even James Rhodes inside the two Iron Man armors, and I think that was really interesting. Another thing interesting is that I guess you could say with Tony Stark, he kind of is looking a lot better because he had gone in a funk during the mid '80s with the alcoholism. He was in bad shape, man. I remember that. I remember having an issue too when he got all messed up from it. So, but other than that, this was it was a cool issue. But it was great. It wasn't that great, but if anything, it was just very interesting to see the two armors being worn by someone that wasn't Tony Stark or James Rhodes, and also, I think the artwork by was it Buckler was pretty cool as well. But that is pretty much it. My thoughts of Iron Man issue 196. Good issue, not great, but if anything, it's good to see Tony in Tony Stark in a better situation. So okay, everyone, you take care, and I'll see you later. Wink, wink, and later on, everyone. Bye bye.